Drew was always in the Christmas spirit, even when his least favorite cousin Joel would come and visit for the holiday. It actually didn't even make a difference to Joel. He didn't care to be there anyway. His parents didn't want to take him on their trip with them, so they would drop him off to Drew's parents because Drew's dad didn't play that at all. Drew's parents didn't play childish games, so Drew knew the proper protocol. Even though Drew didn't really care for Joel, he still treated him with kindness and respect. After all, that was his cousin on his mom's side. Drew loved art, and before his cousin came, he was actually in the house baking cookies. He was very festive, very in tune with his artistic side. Drew's holiday spirit was as warm as the inside of baked cookies. As for Joel, it was just another day. Drew strictly told his cousin Joel do not touch the cookies that he made for his mom and dad. I'm just gonna look, Joel said with an attitude. Well, look with your eyes and not with your hands, because if you do, then there will be a problem, Drew said as he walked away. And if you wonder why Joel's parents left him behind, it's this exact reason you see right here. He do not listen. For some reason, Joel was just hard headed, and it was a shock that his aunt would take him in because majority of the family washed their hands with him. Drew had took a nap waiting for his mother and father to return, but Drew kept hearing noise within the living room, and there was only them two. So what could all the ruckus be? Joel unbelievably created the most disrespectful event that he could ever do to Drew's parents. This kid then invited a random guy into the home. Who is he? Joel didn't want to participate in holiday festivities. Joel would just be disrespectful because he felt like he could. Drew thought he was dreaming, but woke up to see a random stranger dressed like Santa Claus in his parents' home. Is that beer, Joel? I know you didn't go into the cookies I respectfully, politely asked you not to go into. The most important thing I want to know is who is this man in my parents' home? You're trying to get me unalive, bro? Drew said that with his chest. He'd rather catch a fade with his cousin any day over getting disciplined by his parents. Get him out of my parents' house, Joel. Get him out,
The baby is such a nincompoop.
the dressed up Santa said.
I'm not going anywhere, you jive turkey. Why don't you guys make me? And as for you, Joel, you're my new friend.
Why is he still here, Joel? What do he mean he's your friend? I don't know, Drew. I can't get him out. He said he won't get out. He said make him. I'm scared, bro. Joel folded as he always do, leaving Drew to suffer the repercussions of bigger, extreme situations.
Your cousin Joel is my friend, Drew. One day you'll understand it. You're gonna do the whole Saint Nick like this, Joel. Shame on you, pal.
For Drew to be 15 years old, he was impressed with the way he handled the situation, being able to get the bootleg Santa out of his house. The weird charade didn't stop there though, because random individuals would start peeking through Drew's window. Joel, what did you get us into? What do these people mean that they're your friend? I cannot do this, Joel. Drew had to make sure the windows were closed. It was past his bedtime, and he was tired, but he was not going to sleep. He felt relieved once he heard his mom and dad in the dining room. eating the dinner. It was the 23rd, not even Christmas Eve, so it was just a meal. As Drew tried to confide in his parents, for some reason Joel kept making sure that he kept an eye on Drew. Why would he not want Drew to tell his parents? Joel wasn't in his favor because he would lie a lot. Drew had no problem taking accountability for the things he did, but the way Joel lied, it was wicked. Not as wicked as Joel's appetite, though. Dude would sit on the table when everybody would be asleep and eat, 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 and eat on repeat. Drew knew no bigger gluten than him. Joel always thought about Santa. Joel had lost a lot of weight, and that one Christmas was the last time that he saw his cousin Drew. 2 years seemed like a long time when you know you could have got your innocent cousin in trouble. Forget all that. Joel was in trouble. Obviously, you could tell he got into drugs. And old Saint Nick was there to collect his due.
Hey, Joel, where's my money? You tried to set your cousin up, but I want you.
Remember, everybody couldn't understand why Joel had went out of control. It's because that random Santa was actually his drug dealer. When and where did Joel try meth? We have no clue, but it spiraled him out of control. Joel had got so deep into the streets that he just messed his whole life up. He actually was trying to set his family up, and that's why he went out there for Christmas that one time with Drew. All of the adults just thought that Joel was going through typical teenage dilemmas.
I have no respect for you, Joel. You lied to your family. Your cousin Drew was a good kid, and you tried to tell me that he was a bad person. His dad was a bad person. Your aunt was a bad person. You have forsaken your family for a drug that will never love you in return. I don't care how many years it would have taken you to pay me back. You're a disgrace to me. You don't even care to try to support your habit. So you must go. I will always be Santa, and I will continue to find kids like you that are easy, that are willing to believe in this no. Your cousin loved you, and you turned on him. That was your true friend, not me. Had your cousin Drew not came out of that room when he did, I would have slit your throat right there. He was the only thing that saved you. He was your guardian angel. You should have stayed in school. You should have listened to your parents. I'm not your dad, but I know that every year your mother took you to go see Santa because your dad used to be Santa at the local malls. I'm not him, Joel. You had to learn to forgive yourself, but you succumbed. You went under. You betrayed yourself out of everybody. You thought your plan worked. You thought I was going to end your cousin and his parents' life, but I was gonna get you, Joel. Like I did
I wish I
now.
had somebody love me the way your family loved you.
I took advantage of you because you showed me you didn't love yourself.
You let me in, Joel. I never asked to come in. Your cousin sent me away, prayed me away.
Drew walked by faith and not by sight. The only reason Drew came in there was because he knew you were battling a demon. He don't like you, but he was fighting and praying for you. But life's a party for you, kiddo. You had no business believing